Hey guys, I'm back and check this out, okay? So today we shall take a look at the latest wave of walrus. Orkoraptor, Irritator, Nigersaurus, Regaliceratops. At the same time, we have lots of other cool stuff. We're gonna be assembling this minifigure straight from Japan. We have a new book which is a dictionary of dinosaurs that covers every single dinosaur ever discovered. We're gonna be opening some of these Jurassic Park cards right here. Two of these hatchling eggs. I'm gonna be showing you guys our collection of Ceratops, sauropods, Spinosaurs, as well as Megaraptors. Plenty of cool stuff. Now let's head over to Level 2 Jurassic World Midlands to pick up the different dinos for comparison. Let's do this. Alright guys, we're now back at Level 2 Jurassic World Midlands, okay? So now let's pick up all the different sauropods, okay? Hey guys, I'm Dan and welcome back to the Basement Dino Dungeon. Yes, I have gathered all the figures from Level 2 Jurassic World Midlands for comparison. Let's have a quick look. Okay, check this out. We have the sauropods as well as the Ceratops right here. The Spinosaurs are right here, and of course, all the figures on the table. Let's begin. Alright guys, we have 4 latest walrus from the series, okay? And the one which I'm most excited about is actually this walrus Nigersaurus, which is a new species of a sauropod added to the collection, okay? So Nigersaurus is actually a sauropod discovered in Niger, Algeria, and Tunisia back in the early Cretaceous period. It is known as the Niger reptile, okay? So let's get this out of the box. Okay, of course, I have my pair of trusty scissors right here, and let's take a look at the back of the box. You're able to find the other 3 walrus figures right here, okay? So let's cut the strings loose. 1 and 2. Okay, and I think the tail is actually hidden right here, but let's get the body out first. Okay, it's looking awesome, and of course we need to lift this up to remove the tail. Let's get this out of the box. Alright, cool. Okay, it's time for us to assemble the figure. Okay, as you guys can see, this figure looks absolutely amazing. Let's just pop in the tail. I don't think there's any direction in which you need to pop it right in, because you can basically rotate the tail. Alright, very nice. Nicely done. So let's take a look at this beautiful Nigersaurus. There isn't any articulation on the jaw, which is quite a pity, okay? But it's nicely detailed, beautiful figure. 2 tones of greens, okay? Let's try this, okay? Let's try to move this button right here. Let's try this. Alright, so when I move it to the left, you can basically see the neck, not the tail, moving to the left as well. And it moves up too, okay? You can actually press it like this. Pretty cool. Alright, in terms of the tail, you're able to rotate it, I guess. And this should be the right position to align the tail. You can rotate it 360. And the legs can be rotated as well. There are different notches for you to move it. You can move them sideways, pretty cool. And of course, the front legs can also move as well, and you can move them up and down. Pretty awesome. I think in terms of detailing and the paint scheme, this looks absolutely incredible. We will do a comparison with the other sauropods later on, because right now, I need to scan this in my Jurassic World Facts app, and I think that you guys will want to do this as well. So you can pause the video and scan this in your Facts app. Alright guys, so let's scan the Nigersaurus into our Jurassic World Facts app. Let's try this. Alright, let's have a quick look at this. Wow, looks really beautiful in its natural habitat, which is the jungle or the forest. Okay, some quick facts. The weight of 2 cars, it is a herbivorous dinosaur, of course. And let's try the AR feature. Just a quick one. Wow, let's scale this down. You're able to rotate it. Very, very cool, okay? So once again, we have the walrus Nigersaurus right here. Fantastic. I'm gonna give this figure an 8 out of 10. What about you guys? Let me know down below, okay? Next up, I'm also pretty excited about this carnivorous dinosaur, which is the Irritator wild raw figure. Let's have a look at the back of the box. Beautiful, awesome figure. Let's get this out by cutting the strings loose. Okay, this figure is out easily. Of course, we need to get the tail out as well. This requires a little bit of force, but nicely done this time. And you can clearly tell this is an aquatic dinosaur with the huge sail on its tail. Let's pop in the tail. We also need to remove this plastic strip because this is actually to prevent the batteries from working. Okay, all you need to do is just pull it right up. Beautiful Irritator right here. Wow, looks really nice. Okay, so let's have a look at the face. Very nicely detailed. You can clearly see there are different colors. There's like dark gray, green, brown, and also red in the eyes. Very beautiful. In terms of the arms, you're able to rotate them. You're able to lift them up and down. Very awesome. But the claws aren't painted, but I think that is fine. The legs are beautiful as well. They're kind of like short and stubby. Of course, there is neurospine bones, which is quite similar to a Spinosaurus. At the end of the tail, you can see this sail is actually much bigger because it basically acts like a propeller to make it swim, okay? Of course, the hind legs can be rotated as well. You are able to lift them sideways like this. Awesome paint scheme. You can see plenty of detailing done. Every single scale can be clearly seen. I think this is really well done. Let's try the function. Okay, let's move it to the left. So you can see the head will actually tilt towards the left and the jaw will open up. And if you move it to the right, it will also act in a similar fashion with the neck to the right and the mouth open up. Okay, very cool. Yep, of course the tail you're able to rotate it, but you want to align it nicely like this so that it looks really nice. I love this figure. I think the paint scheme looks really good. Let's do a very quick comparison with the previous Irritator. So this is actually the previous version of an Irritator, and this is the Soundstruck. I'm not too sure which one do you guys like more. To be honest, I kind of like this one a lot as well, but you can clearly see this is a huge improvement in terms of the tail. So what about you guys? Let me know down below, okay? Just gonna put this Irritator right here, and let's scan this. Let's get this out, and here's the code for you guys to scan in your Jurassic World Facts app. Right, let's scan this into our Jurassic World Facts app, okay? A new species added to the collection. Of course, you're able to play different games, but that is for a different day. Let's have a look at this. Wow, the weight of 3 pigs, and it can be found in South America, okay? And check this out. Beautiful looking in its natural habitat. Let's try the AR feature very quickly. Just a quick one. Scale it down to a smaller size so that you guys can see. Alright, let's try this. This is the smaller size, and you're able to rotate it as well. Very cool. Why is this not working? Yeah, there you go. Very nice. Toy size. Can actually increase the size, I think. Yep. Alright, let's move on to the next item, shall we? Okay, I'm gonna keep things fresh, so let's take a break from the wild raw figures and open one of these hatchling eggs right here, okay? So this is a new egg. Let's pour the contents out onto the table. So this is a pack of the slime, which I will not be opening. And this is basically the pack of little figure. So let's tear this open and get all the contents out. So we've got Delta, guys, okay? So Delta comes with a little piece of collector's card. The breed is Velociraptor Swift-Teeth, okay? And of course it comes with the figure, and we need to pop in the tail. Just pop it right in easily. Can be easily done. Just pop it right in. Just give me a second. Yep, beautiful figure. And of course, this is the checklist where you're able to find the different dinosaurs hatchlings, okay? So, yep, very nice. Let's head back to the wild raw figures. Okay, next item. Let's have a look at this minifigure right here, okay? It is actually a new Tyrannosaurus Rex. You know, I've actually got this from Japan, okay? I got this from one of the vending machines, and the vending machines in Japan, they are known as Gachapon. So this figure, if I'm not wrong, is actually from Kaiyodo. So let me just pop this right in. I think it looks really nice. It is a T-Rex. I'm actually very lucky to get a T-Rex on first try. And it comes with a base. I think you have to pop it into the base. Not too sure how we're gonna do this. Let's try. Okay, easily done. Yep, it is actually from Kaiyodo. You can see it is pretty high quality, very nicely detailed, and you can even find like feathers on top of his body. So it's a nice feathered T-Rex. Awesome stuff. Let's move on to the other wild raw figures, okay? But before we take a look at the other wild raw figures, I'm not too sure whether you guys have seen the latest one, which is the Camouflage and Vado Indominus Rex. I think this has got to be the best Indominus Rex figure so far. I mean, just check this out, okay? I'm just turning down the lights. Are you guys able to see this? It basically glows in the dark. Okay, I wouldn't say glow in the dark. It basically glows up in green. Okay, in a very nice wavy manner. And you can even find like different patterns on his body. So this is basically to simulate its camouflaging abilities. Oh my goodness, this is just so awesome. Of course, you're able to rotate the arms as well. Okay, rotate the arms. You're able to move the tail, rotate the tail. This is absolutely incredible. I actually rate this as one of the best figures of this year, if not the best. What about you guys? I want you guys to comment down below, okay? At the end of the video, I'm gonna be giving you guys some updates as well, because check this out. We still have lots of cool stuff for our next video, okay? So a quick preview near towards the end of the video. Okay, next up, let's have a look at the Regaliceratops right here, which is another new Ceratoption added to the collection, okay? Wild raw Regaliceratops. I have no idea what Regaliceratops actually means, so I need to do some research after we have taken this figure out of the box, okay? Just give me a second, okay? Let's get this out of the box. Looks really beautiful. It looks absolutely gorgeous. And of course, it comes with a plastic strip. Let's just remove this. The tail is right here, so let's rip this apart and get the tail out. So each figure only comes with a tail, so do not lose the tail, otherwise you have a tailless dinosaur, I suppose. Alright, Regaliceratops. Wow, it looks absolutely gorgeous, very sturdy, very bulky. I love this. Alright, let's have a look at the face. Nicely detailed. You can clearly tell the contrast in the two different color tones. One is in a very dull and dark olive green. The other one, it's basically a very nice bright orange shade, and you can even find like some mustard cream color right here. And I really love what they have done right here to the crown, thorns, to the horns. A slight tint of brown and purple at the end of the tip of every horn. It's nicely painted. I really love this, and you can find lots of detailing done on his body. It basically, you know, gives it a very nice, you know, coloration, and basically highlights the osteoderm in a very nice way. Plenty of scaling done. Awesome stuff. Wow, I really love the toe claws. It makes it look so bulky, sort of like chunky in a very adorable way. Yep, you're able to rotate the legs, move them up and down. The front legs can be rotated as well. You can lift them up and down as well. Very nice. Okay, but too bad they didn't paint the toe claws or the beak right here, otherwise it will look even better. And you're able to find some quills, I would say, quills, not spikes, over here. Very nice as well. Okay, So this is the code for you guys to scan in your Jurassic World Facts app. You can pause the video and scan it. Let's try the button right now. Let's move it to the left first. So it basically tilts to the left, you know, with its chin pointing to the left direction as well. If I move it to the right, similarly, you know, in a similar fashion, it would just move in the opposite direction. Very, very nice. So we're gonna be comparing it with like the Sinoceratops, the Pachyenosaurus, the Pseudoceratops, and the other likes of the Ceratopsians, okay? So it's time for me to scan this in my Facts app as well. Okay, I've basically got the Regaliceratops in my Facts app, and you can see it looks gorgeous. It looks very majestic, which is why the name actually means the royal horned face, okay? And let's check out some quick facts. It was actually discovered in Canada, if I'm not wrong, in the late Cretaceous period, and the width is roughly about 2 calves. It is a herbivorous dinosaur, of course. And let's check out the AR feature. Okay, let's see whether we are able to scale it down. Right, looks really, really beautiful. Let's rotate this. If you tap on it, it will roar. Wow, it actually jumps as well, which is cute. Very, very adorable. Alright, Regaliceratops right here. Beautiful new Ceratopsian added to the entire Jurassic World line. I love this figure. I think this figure deserves a rating of like 8, maybe even like 8.5 out of 10. What do you guys think? Let me know down below. Okay, next up, we have our last figure, which is the Dinotrackers Orkoraptor, but we are not done yet because we have plenty of other stuff to take a look at as well. Let's open one of this pack right here. This is basically the latest Jurassic Park 30th Anniversary Collector's Card, which I'm trying to complete the entire set. So hopefully we're able to get some new ones in this pack. Let's have a look. Alright. So let's see. This one, I have no idea. I don't think I have this card right here. And what about this one? Wow, this one looks really cool. It's basically Isla Nublar Celebration Collection right here. Wow, this is a very cool T-Rex. I don't think I have this one as well. So I'll be putting all these cards into my album later on. And this one seems to be a compy, I think. And of course, this is a Velociraptor. Not too sure whether it's blue. It's probably blue. And of course, you have Claire right here with Franklin. Alright, awesome cards. I don't think I have a lot of them. Probably majority of them. We shall open up another pack. Maybe let's open up another pack right now. I'm actually pretty excited about these cards right now. So let's just open one more pack. Alright, let's get this pack out. I'm doing a very bad job of opening this pack of cards. So you guys can see. Let's get this out. What do we have right here? Dr. Alan Grant. We have a T-Rex, another T-Rex in a shiny version with Owen and blue, and this one, which I already have, is a beautiful Brachiosaurus, and this one is a another card which I already have as well. Very nice. Let's head back to the Orkoraptor. Alright, now let's take a look at our first ever Orkoraptor right here from the Wild Roar series. It looks really nice, and Orkoraptor actually means the toothed river teeth, okay? I think it's closely related to it's actually part of the Megalosaur family, and it's considered to be a Silverosaur or an Allosaur, if I'm not wrong. So yeah, I haven't done much research, so if you guys have any information about this Orkoraptor, please let me know, okay? Let's get this out. But I can clearly tell they have very, very large claws, which reminds me of the Therizinosaurus, but of course it is not related to the Therizinosaurus at all, okay? So let's get the tail out. Okay, the tail seems to be very nicely feathered, as you guys can see. Okay, let's pop in the tail. Beautifully done. And let's get this plastic strip out of the way. Awesome. Orkoraptor. It looks very chunky as well. Chunky is basically a very adorable way of describing an animal. But wow, what happened to my toe claw? This definitely seems to be a defect, but wow, very cool. Could this be the one and only Orkoraptor with a very, very cute claw? Could be very, very adorable. Orkoraptor right here. So let's take a look at this. The face actually reminds me of a bird, like an ostrich, or an eagle. Very bird-like looking, I would say. Oh, the paint work is actually kind of sloppy right here. I can see like paint smudges right over here. Not very nicely done, but very, very nice detailing done on the face. I can clearly see like, 4 different colors: olive green, dark gray, red, and orange. Beautifully done. You can see plenty of scaling done. Scales of different sizes, nicely detailed. Very nice feathering done right here as well. Awesome stuff. You're able to rotate the arms up and down. Awesome. Okay. Coming to the legs, you can also find very nice detailing done on the feathers. Toe claws are very bird-like. The feet as well. Feathers on the underside of the body. Okay. This part is lacking feathers, which is quite common when it comes to like different birds. Parts of the bodies are actually bald. So yeah, let's try to rotate the tail to the right position. Yep, you should align it this way such that the feathers can flow nicely like this. Awesome stuff. Yeah, this is the right alignment, and you can see some nice patterns across the tail. Very, very beautiful figure. Okay, very, very sturdy looking. I like this a lot. Let's try the function. Move it to the left. The mouth opens up really easily. And this is the other direction. Orkoraptor. Let's scan this in our Jurassic World Facts app as well. You can pause the video and add this to your collection. Okay? Alright guys, so this is the Orkoraptor in the Jurassic World Facts app. Of course, some facts right here. The weight of 2 pigs. Let's try the AR feature. Just a quick look. Very nice. Let's scale it down. Wow, very tiny, but able to rotate it, and it seems to be a very agile and fast dinosaur. Okay, now let's move on to the next item. Let's open another egg right here. So as promised, we are going to open 2 of these eggs right here. And of course, this is another new pack. Hopefully you're able to find something really cool. Let's see. Wow! Just nice, okay, because we are doing a sauropod collection, and yeah, we do have a very nice sauropod right here, which is the Apatosaurus, as you guys can see. Okay, so Apatosaurus, let's flip it over. It means deceptive lizard, and this is actually one of the largest animals to ever walk on Earth. Very cool. Let's move on to the next item. Okay, now we are going to do a mini sauropod collection, guys. Mini comparison video right here. So the Nigersaurus right here looks really cool, but if you compare it with the Ankylosaurus, which is known as the vine lizard, it actually pales in comparison in terms of the size. You can clearly tell the Ankylosaurus is much larger. Very nice. You can see it also has plenty of armor, so this is a very nice armored sauropod. Okay, and this is actually from the Massive Action collection. Okay, let's have a look at one of the older ones, which is an Nigersaurus from the Duber Attack collection. And this figure has been around for quite a number of years, if I'm not wrong, at least from 2019 onwards. Very nice as well. Nigersaurus, which is known as the Nigersaurus lizard, is actually quite big as well. It's bigger than the Nigersaurus as well. Okay, so in terms of the large-sized sauropods, of course, I didn't bring our, Giganotus, our Apatosaurus, and our super colossal Brachiosaurus, but I've actually brought some of the smaller ones. Okay, so we have 3 mini Brachiosaurus. Okay, there's another one right here. These 2 are actually from the Cam Cretaceous series. I think you guys are quite familiar with. And of course, this one is the very first one. Awesome stuff. So far we have 4 different species of sauropods. We have another one right here, guys. These two are basically the Mosasaurus. Mosasaurus are known as the mouse lizard. So right now we have 5 different species of sauropods. Of course, I've also brought some of this, Apatosaurus. I didn't bring the super colossal, but I brought this small one. So this is the Apatosaurus, which is known as the deceptive lizard. Brachiosaurus right here, which is known as the arm lizard, a mini Brachiosaurus, and Diplodocus, which is known as the double beam. Alright, so this is another different species of the sauropod. Of course, the Amangosaurus is basically the same one, it's just a miniature version. So, I have a question for you guys, okay? In terms of sauropods, which is the most favorite one? Okay, if you guys ask me, I'm gonna go with the Brachiosaurus because when I first seen Jurassic Park, the Brachiosaurus was basically the first dinosaur that I've ever seen on the screen. So Brachiosaurus has got to be my most favorite sauropod of all time. What about you guys? I know it's a very common sauropod, but yes, it is a very, very good childhood memory for me. So I need to hear from you guys. Which is your most favorite sauropod? Okay, let me know down below. Okay, next up, let's have a look at the Spinosaurus collection. Okay, so Irritator is actually part of the Spinosaurid family, which includes other Spinosaurs such as Suchomimus. So if you guys take a look at this, you can clearly tell they have lots of similarities. They look very crocodilian, especially when you take a look at them from the top. So you can find their snout or their face, or rather their head, looks very crocodile-like. So yep, from the same family. So Suchomimus is known as the crocodile mimic, and this is a dual attack figure which was quite old. This is actually quite an old figure, all the way back in 2018 if I'm not wrong. Of course, let me just make it stand, okay? And here we have a relatively new figure. It is known as the Siamosaurus. So once again, you can see the tail. It has a huge sail that will act as a very nice propeller. And of course, the huge neurospine bones right here, Siamosaurus, which is known as the Siam lizard. Okay, I'm gonna try to find whether we are able to find, because this book actually says that it has every single dinosaur ever discovered. I'm not too sure about that. Let's try to find Siamosaurus in the book. Okay, it doesn't have Siamosaurus, but it does have some information about the Suchomimus right here, okay? And you can see the length is about 11 meters. It is a carnivorous dinosaur, and it lived during the early Cretaceous period. And it was also found in Niger, which is the same place as where the Nigersaurus was found, okay? Very, very nice, okay? So let's carry on with our mini Spinosaurus collection. The next one is basically Irritator, which is known as the fish hunter. So once again, you are able to find a lot of similarities. Huge tail, neurospine bones, very long and slender snout that looks like a crocodile. Irritator, the fish hunter, and this it's a raw striker. Yep, a raw striker figure, which is not a series that I particularly like because it's kind of flimsy when it comes to the legs, okay? But I'm gonna place this fish hunter right here, and the other, okay, I wouldn't call it fish hunter, but it definitely fed on fish as well. It's the famous Spinosaurus, which is the favorite of many people out there. I'm also a huge fan of a Spinosaurus. Do you guys like Spinosaurus? In a battle between Spinosaurus and T-Rex, I have been asked many times which will actually win. I'm a T-Rex fan, so I'm definitely going with T-Rex. What about you guys? So Spinosaurus is known as the spine lizard. It's probably the most famous Spinosaurid. Yep, it is the largest and is the most widely recognizable and the most famous one of all. Okay, So now let's move on to our other collections, but I want to open up another pack of the collector's card. So let's open one more pack. Alright, hopefully we're able to get some cards that we are missing. Let's see. So what do we have right here? T-Rex from the Lost World. This is a very nice card that features a Velociraptor hatchling. A shiny metallic card, another one right here that features the Isla Nublar, and here we have blue and beta. Oh, and this is the top part, so it's nicely connected. Okay, very nice. Let's move on to our next collection, which is the Ceratopsians collection, guys. Okay, so we're gonna do a mini Ceratopsians collection. So right here we have the Regaliceratops, which is known as the Royal Horn-Faced. And this one is basically the Chinese horn face. It's a Rorivore. Oh dear, the sounds are still working, fortunately, but I think the batteries is actually running low. But I feel it still can last a couple of more weeks, I guess. Okay, next we have the Nasudo-Ceratops right here, which is known as the large-nosed horn face. Very cool. It looks like a bull, especially when it comes to the horns. We have still lots of them. We have the Diablo-Ceratops, which I think is known as the Davros horn face. This is also a wild raw figure. Awesome figure, and you can see it has a very huge crest, which is larger than the Regaliceratops. And in terms of the size, you can see it is very tall as well. Awesome stuff. Let me place this one right here. Okay, let's move on to the next one, which is the Panther-Ceratops, which is known as, if I'm not wrong, is known as the five-horned face. I can't remember, but I think so. And this is actually from the Dino Escape series. I can't remember the actual name, but I think it's from the Dino Escape, okay? I beg your pardon. Next up, we have a mini one, which is a Styracosaurus. This is a Savage Strike, which is quite an old figure. And the Styracosaurus is basically known as the spiked lizard with an ED right at the back. Zuniceratops is known as the Zuni horned face. Alright, this is quite a new figure as well, and I love how they've actually added feathers to its body. I think it makes it look a little bit more fantastic. Right here we have the curved nose lizard, I think. And this is known as the Aniversaries. Very nice as well. This is actually from one of the latest attack packs, which is known as the Ferocious pack. Okay, there are so many packs that I can't remember the names. The next one, we have a Cosmoceratops. Oh dear, I can't remember the name of this. What does the name mean? And this is actually from the Legacy collection. Beautiful Ceratopsian, I would say. Okay, our last Ceratopsian. Oh dear, did I forget to bring a Triceratops? There's no way I actually miss up the most important. Okay, I actually did, so don't worry about that. Okay, so did I say this is a Sinoceratops? This is the Pachyrhinosaurus, which is known as the thick-nosed lizard. I beg your pardon if I call this a Sinoceratops. Okay, I beg your pardon. And this is the Protoceratops. Okay. Alright, we have the Sinoceratops right here, which is the Chinese horn face. This is a raw striker. Beautiful, gorgeous Ceratopsians. I think Mattel has... Oh dear. Okay, I think Mattel has done a really fantastic job in creating all of this Ceratopsians. I think they have done a really fantastic job. And our last one is basically the three-horn face, which is the Triceratops, the most famous one. And this is a raw striker. Soundstrike, I beg your pardon, Soundstrike. Soundstrike is probably the one which I find it the most, I wouldn't use the word annoying, but they actually roll very easily, which can be quite annoying. Okay guys, so what do we do next? Shall we open up another pack? Because I still have some wild raw figures to show you guys, but I'm quite keen to open more of these cards. So let's try this. Let's get this You can see I'm struggling to open this pack of cards cleanly. Yeah, I'm trying to open it in a very careful manner because all of these cards are actually very they get damaged very easily. So that's Dr. Alan Grant and the Velociraptors. Wow, this one looks really nice. It's basically T-Rex versus the Indominus Rex. You have a very nice illustration of blue. This is basically blue versus Sticky. We already have this card. I think that's fine. And here's another T-Rex. Nice. Very nice. So this is our last pack that we are opening. And next up, I'll be showing you guys the different Wild Raw figures in the collection. We have the Oranisaurus Wild Raw. This is known as the Raw Attack. Let me think. Yeah, this is the Raw Attack. I beg your pardon. This is the Raw Attack. This is not a Wild Raw. This is an Oranisaurus. We have the Gyptosaurus Wild Raw figure right here. Okay, so Wild Raw are basically the figures with this little switch on top that they're able to push it like left and right. Okay. We also have the Kronosaurus Wild Raw figure, which is fantastic. Cockorier right here with the switch on top as well, which is another Wild Raw figure. And our last figure of the day is actually a Raw Striker Megaraptor. Because I brought this because Orkoraptor is actually part of the Megalosaur family, so I brought this. You know, I'm not too sure whether they're closely related, but I think they are. So Orkoraptor is known as the Tooth River Teeth. I'm repeating this so that I can remember, so I need the help of you guys, you know, to remember this as well. Orkoraptor means Tooth River Teeth. Tooth as in T-O-O-T-H-E-D, okay? Toothed. Okay? Tooth River Teeth. Help me to remember this because I'm pretty sure in the next video I will forget about this. I'm getting old, guys, so my memory is failing me. Okay, we have reached the end of the video. So what I'm going to do next is that I'm going to show you guys a preview of what's coming up on Dan Surprise on Saturday. Okay, guys, so check this out. So I have 3 of these Jurassic Park figures right here. They are from Hasbro. So I'm not too sure whether I should be unboxing them or I should be displaying them in its box. I want you guys to comment down below. And this one is basically an Indominus Rex. Yeah, I got this from eBay. Hopefully we can add this to our collection on Saturday. I'll be opening this. And of course right here we have the latest Lego Jurassic Park, or rather Jurassic World Lego dinosaurs. The Brachiosaurus is right here. I've placed an order for the rest. Hopefully we're able to do a video next Tuesday on Lego dinosaurs. I think that will be awesome. So yeah, there are plenty of cool stuff coming up. Let me show you guys what are the other updates. Yeah, there are plenty of Dan Safari stuff. You can see we have lots of figures to open up. Follow me over to Monster Island room. So this is the Monster Island room. If you guys have not seen this room for quite some time, yeah, I basically came back from Japan and I bought this, which is a Godzilla vs Kong set that features Kong and Skullcrawler. You flip it over, and it also has Godzilla from Godzilla vs Kong and the Mechagodzilla. So this set actually features 4 figures. I'm very excited to be adding this. I'll probably be doing a collection video on More Than really soon, hopefully, maybe. Okay, and this is basically what do you call this? The basement hideout, right? The basement hideout. And check this out, we actually have the latest Nanmu Studio Mosasaurus right here. I'm not too sure how big it is, you know, cause I don't really have a big space to display this. And this is basically some of the figures that I intend to give away, to sell. Some of them are actually my duplicates, and this is basically my library of eggs. Okay, thanks for watching this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I just came back from Japan and I'm having a flu. I'm not feeling the best, which is why, you know, I'm sort of like stammering and stuff. And the plush figure, yes, Tyrone the T-Rex is out now. but it's not available for sale yet because I need to take photos, I need to upload it onto the website and stuff like that. So stay tuned for that. Pretty excited to be showing you guys, okay? So stay tuned for that. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.